What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of HermitCraft FTB Infinity. I don't know why it still takes me after, 13 episodes? Ooh, spooky, 13 episodes. I still can't remember what I'm playing. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, yeah, we got a lot of fun things for today. First of all, notice I'm not super fast running. That's right. I don't know how I thought to check all of our armor in our little HUD thing and completely spaced out about the fact that we can change the speed multiplier on our pants so that we can run super fast when we want, but when we don't want, we can just go to that same thing. We can turn it all the way off or down if you just want like half speed. Same with the jump boost. And it says there's something where you could boost while sprinting. I have that on true, but it doesn't seem like it did anything different. So I don't know. Any case, I'm happy with that because we get the protection, we get all the cool traits without having to worry about running too fast all the time. So pretty cool. Next up, yeah, I promised that we would take a look at the sludge boiler, what was made since last episode. It's been close to 24 hours since I got this all finished. However, I realized that it was on like one of those clouds there. It was outside the chunk loading range, which kind of stinks. So we didn't get all that much. I only just moved it. Also, I messed up the wiring. I can just put the Tesseract directly next to it. And it'll get energy in the fluid and everything. Anyway. Yes, here's what we got. So mycelium, soul sand, netherrack, clay. That's really cool. It looks like we're getting a decent amount of clay, which I'm real happy about. Lots of sand, dirt, coarse dirt, peat, heat sand. Pretty cool. So some good stuff. I'm going to let that continue to run throughout today's episode. We can see how much happened. We really, though, should pump up this tree farm if we wanted to do more. In any case, if you happen to miss last episode, the main thing we did was, yes, set up AE. We now are basically chestless. I am to chestless. That sounds funny. I basically emptied out, yes, all of our chests, everything, and it's all in our system. So pretty cool. We put in the crafting window. I just added on another one. This is the normal terminal where we can see everything a little bit larger if we so choose. So very cool. I also set up some other stuff since we are very limited on power. Or if I want to, I can just turn off all the storage and it helps save on power. I also installed, this is since last episode, a way that we can shut off our power completely, a way that we can shut off the feeding over of the blaze rods, and then this switch right here turns off this whole section, because we're not using this all the time. When we don't need it, actually now it's all on. When I have it like that, I did it on an inverted one. But anyway, that turns off that whole section. So pretty cool, real handy, and the main thing that you do to do that is using those, let me see if I can just look it up. Oh, I forget what it's called. Toggle bus, I think. Yeah, these guys. Inverted toggle bus and toggle bus. So pretty neat. You can just have half your system turn on and off. In fact, we should look at how much we are actually making right now. Let me see. What's that tool called? From Applied Energistics. There's a special wrench that you can make, and that's what you check to see how much is your power usage. Let's see, it's this guy right here, network tool. So we definitely don't have all this stuff. Let's go ahead and craft one of these up. Bam. Oh, it's so much better now. Bam. Oh, what are we missing? And a calculation processor, excuse me. So bam, network tool. Network diagnostics. Pretty cool. So now we can just, I think, right click right on anything in our system. And this is looking at it in AE power. We can look at it in MJ, which I guess that finally puts it to bed. It's called Minecraft Joules, not Michael Jackson's. Who would have known? EU, watts, and RF. So look at that. When we turn off a whole bunch of our system, we're really not using too much energy usage. But it's close to 100 RF a tick. And you know what? We are not making too much above that. I guess we are. 320. No, that's power level. If we just look straight at it, does it tell me? Oh, it doesn't in the tooltips. Anyway, I upgraded to the higher level furnace generator, but we're burning through blaze rods like there's no tomorrow. We're burning through them faster than we're making them. So I think we need to start looking at other power things before we expand our system that much more, because this really isn't that much, and that's already 100 RF a tick constantly just to access our materials. So other ways, I really didn't want to do it. I was trying to go against it, but I think that we should probably use lava for at least a stepping stone to the next tier. So to do that, and lava is just so easy to get, and everyone else is doing it. I just want to do it, get my stuff. We're going to use an endothermic pump. So pretty cool. Let's grab it. Nice. So endothermic pump. Oh, that's so sweet. You're so considerate to give the buckets right back. I love that. So this guy will work in the nether for us, and we also need to get a new generator that will work off of lava. So heated redstone generator, that one's actually pretty cool. I've never tried it, but I'd like to this season at some point. And let's make one of these guys too. So this will be, for now, how we get the pump started. I think, do we have some nodes? Some fluid nodes. Maybe we could grab a couple of these. Awesome. And let's grab some pipe. Oh, we're almost out of pipe. Let's craft up some more. Transfer pipe. Alright, that's way more than enough. So pretty cool. So why don't we run over into the nether? Let's find a nice little spot. Oh, and we got to craft up some more drums. And this lava right here, I've been stealing lava from somebody else just to make obsidian. But when people don't make their things private, it really irks me. So I decided whenever someone's going to make a channel on these that is not private, I'm going to steal from them. It's their own bad. No, it should teach them be a little bit more mindful of their stuff. So it's all in good fun. Anyway, let's craft up some of those. So those are called, I guess, tanks. Here we go, ender tanks. So let's craft up 2 of these. 1, 2. I just love this AE. It is so good. Let's put this down. Let's make them private. Bam, bam. So now they're mine. They're KingDaddyDMACs. If I pick them up, it says KingDaddyDMACs. So no one can steal from me. And then why don't we just do a blue and a blue, and that's going to be our lava thing. So pretty dang sweet. All right, and then lastly, I can't remember if this guy comes with a built-in chunk loader. Just in case, let's go ahead, make a chunk loader. So first crafting table, and chunk loader, Oh, it's so good. All right, off to the nether, off to the nether. All right, so where should we go? I know some people are pumping out right here. This is the one I'm stealing from right there. It's Jevons. Don't tell him. Let's head over to that spot. Still haven't found any gas yet. Let's head over to that spot where I built the little gas platform. That was a pretty decent chunk of lava. And let's try... Ooh, XP, gimme. Let's try and do it there. All right, guys. You know what? This looks like a pretty good spot right here. Completely surrounded with lava. I couldn't find where their little gas thing was. Let's go sink down to the bottom. I'm going to grab a few buckets of lava. Wham. One more. Wham. And then I'm just going to dig a platform going up. If I can find the bottom. Oh my goodness, this is deep. Okay. Pretty cool. So right here, this is going to be where we set up our little platform. And I think it's supposed to go one above. It's been a while since I've used this guy. So endothermic pump. Wham. Cool. And right on top of this guy, we are going to do that little liquid pump thing. Let's knock that out. Then I hope the lava generator works with it directly. Ooh, it might not now. All right, let's find out. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. And let's go like that. All right, see, it's working. It should be working. It should be working because that filled up. Otherwise, how on earth would that have filled up? All right, sweet. And that guy filled up. Awesome. And look at it. It's working. It's working. So this is a super cool pump. If you're going to use any pump, you should definitely use this one because it doesn't make any type of block updates or liquid updates when you pick up that and then it makes that ugly spot. And then it just causes problems for the server. So it's much nicer doing this one. It just replaces the block and turns it into stone. So very cool, very cool. Anyway, once again, I don't remember if this guy chunk loads or not. I would assume that it does, because most of the other stuff do, but just in case, and you guys can let me know in the comments. Let's pump this up to, let's see, show lasers. That's probably good. That is probably good. And let's do a little waypoint. Waypoint. New. DMAC. Lava. So this is pretty much the easiest, cheapest way to get power in the game. Pretty much just doing this. And this should keep on going. Just one last check. Oh, that lag. Okay. Yep, seems like it's doing fine. Seems like it's doing fine. Awesome. So we need to start getting somewhere where we can dump out this lava so that it can continue pumping. So I'll meet you back at the base. All right, guys. Back in one piece. Back in one piece. Let's get this all set up. I've already started moving around a couple, this whole setup. So I got this going on now that we have the ender chest filling up with the blaze rods. They go down into this guy, which I know there's hopper upgrades you can do to this, but I wanted to do it like this. I want to do it like this, and I'll show you why. It is because this right here, I wanted to be able to turn it on and off. See right there, there's no blaze rods in there. If I flip the switch, it's filling up with blaze rods because we can turn on and off that node right there. So pretty cool, and it's also neat. Items can pass through this energy node here, which we'll see in a moment why we have that. In any case, let's get the whole lava thing set up. So I think I'm going to do it right here for now. And let's dig through. Ooh, what's that? Appetite. My appetite is quite good. Alright, we get in the back here without ripping anything out. Alright, cool. Let's fill that back in. Alright, awesome. So our whole lava thing is going to go right here, and let's rip out this just so we can walk through for now. Alright, and we are going to put down, I made a lava generator 8 times with just the energy node in the middle, nothing too major. Throw that down right there. We're going to use a drum from extra utilities, love them, hold 256 buckets. So go right there, and then we can put on our ender tank. Bam! Pretty sweet. And if we flip, just right click here, the red means it's not going to send out. If we flip it, awesome, it's getting sent out. So pretty sweet. If you want to, you can put this directly touching the generator, but again, I want to be able to control this. So we actually might need a little bit more space. Actually, we could do it right here, pretty nifty. All right, well, we'll add that in a moment. So we're going to need to make another type of wire since we're going to add on multiple generators to the same node. And that is, and it's pipe, not wire. If we can find it, it is this energy extraction pipe. Notice we only get one here. So they're a little expensive, but it's pretty cool because before they had these, you used to have to use a node per generator. So this will extract it out. Then the rest we can do all with the energy pipe. All right, so now we can wire this over right to our little nodey node, and it will get power from the energy pipe. So pretty cool. Now our energy is all filled up. Is this turned off right now? Yep, that is turned off. And see, our node's still getting power. In and out, in and out. Probably could throw some upgrades on there, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. Oh, and of course we're not getting power because we've got to start pumping lava into this guy. So we can put on a thing there and the thing there. Sweet. And it's pumping the lava into there. And let's get this all hidden away. All nice and tidy. Bam. And you know what? I should put some blocks behind those. Like so, like so. And that's fairly well hidden. We're going to have to do something about that because it's kind of ugly. But that looks pretty good because how often are we going to be looking at it from that direction? We can do a hidey one right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. So yes, we don't have to really worry about power now. Pretty cool. And I wanted to put this in here. Oh, I wanted to switch over to facades because remember this wrench that we made? So this wrench does another thing too. If we click there, look it makes all facades transparent. Now it doesn't make the covers transparent, just the facades. And the facades are super simple to craft. Look at this, just put the anchors around it. You got 4 facades, sweet. So we got our facades. Let's get these covered up. Let's see, it was this one right here we needed to put one on. Super sweet. And we're going to put a straight up cover over this one because it only interacts, so you can see it only works on the AE wire blocks. So this one. And covered. Sweet. Use another cover there too. Okay, we're good. We have on-off switch if we want to activate blaze rods going. Otherwise, we're doing it with the lava. And as you can see, the lava is just going ham. We are all good in the hood now for power, at least for our AE system. All right, guys. So you ready to do the storage? Now we're going to get these all connected in without adding any more channels. In fact, we're going to free up some channels in our network. We have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have an interface back here. Right here, so we have 7 channels being used already. We're going to clear a whole bunch of these up using AE Sub Networks. It's a neat little trick, and what I'm about to do, it's also the same concept of what's done in that whole SSD, Soren Super Drive, which Soren the mod author popularized this concept. I'm not sure if he's the one that first found it or what, but in any case, it's the same concept, and it is amazing that you can do this. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to move these a little bit closer together. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do this. I separated the deep stores so that they're in clusters of 6, and that's kind of the key with this whole thing, is to do everything in clusters of 6. So we're going to end up moving our drives over there. Pretty cool, and it's a super simple concept. Ever since with AE that they've changed it so that you can take an ME interface and go like that, and it doesn't pass data through it. You can do this super cool little trick. Or check this out. All we got to do is we can take a storage bus, like a show, and then we can put an interface on this end. Pretty neat. Then we can just pass the cable. In fact, in this case, we can just pass the cable like that, and it connects to all of them. Now all these guys are connected into our main system. However, they are not using up any of our channels. That has made it a sub network. Now, of course, we got to add power to it. And to do that, we can just take a little quartz fiber there, a quartz fiber there, and let's use a different color. And we can just go like that, and that passes power. Pretty sweet. So this guy is saying it's active, right? Good. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's remove all these drives Let's put them over into that new thing. And you'll be able to see it in our system once we have all this stuff over here. All right, so they're all moved over, and we should, based on this, there are something in our system, if we didn't have it as a sub network, would not work. But look, we're able to access all of our stuff. Pretty cool. We don't have a controller, and we're already over 8. Okay, so let's knock you off, because we don't need those now. All right, so let's continue this going. So the whole concept was that we have no more than 6, because you can have 8 total things in a network before having to add a controller. So if we had 6 of these plus the ME interface, that makes 7. So we have room to add on 1 more. So let's go ahead and go like that. Let's add our 1 more. Now our 1 more is going to be a storage bus, another storage bus, just like how we started it off. Bam. Network Apprentice. Pretty cool. So we do another storage bus, and then from there we do another ME interface. Oh, that's a storage bus though. We want ME interface, which we didn't craft up more of them. So let's go ahead and do that. So bam, ME interface. Okay, once again, now it's a separate sub network. So let's wire this across the side here, and let's line these up with storage buses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Let's get these all wired in like such. Okay, so this is being wired around. We have 6. That'll make 7, so we can wire that in. And then, of course, we got to add on the little quartz fiber guys. Now, what the quartz fiber do is it makes it so that power passes through, so we can get power into it, but no data passes through. There we go. So we have the power that's coming through, but at no point is there any data that's passing through. So, cool. So now all these things should be in the system. So, let's take a peek and let's see what's something that's unique in here. Okay, nether brick. All my nether brick is in there. Can we see it? Nether brick. 1880. Awesome. Oops, I popped off the wrong one. Okay, fixed it. So the reason it says 1880 in the system is this stack right here, this first stack doesn't count. So just to prove that this is what's going on, let's look it up. Nether brick. So you can see we have nothing in the system. As soon as we run around over to here and put our storage bus back on, and let's put those back on. Bam, bam. Now we look up nether brick, and you can see they're all right there. Super sweet. So we just get unlimited free storage. It's not bad at all. So let's do the same thing to add these other guys in. Oh, crap. I hate it when I do that. It's on one boom. Okay, just making sure. Wired it over, and let's get the little quartz fiber thingies. So this is just, you can keep on going. It's modular. You can keep on going forever. Awesome. So now all of what's something that's only in here, say like our smooth stone, 42,000. So I'll probably say 43 something. So actually that's probably the most of any item I have. 43. Awesome. Oh, it's so good indeed. And if you're using the deep stores, something that's a good idea to also do is probably to partition the drive and set your priorities up to make sure, because otherwise there's no point in using deep stores. All right, guys, so I'm not positive how I feel about this yet. Yeah, I don't know. Because we're going to need room to expand. We're going to need to get a wire room too. I might Let's knock this off. Let's try this. Oh, and I knocked out the power. Okay, so I'm redoing the power. I'm going to put our power for this over here in the corner. Resident energy cell. Let's get this wired into the side here. Bam, bam. And we can use a little AE wire right here. And that should all be working. No, we don't have a wire. Okay. Oh, yes, yes. This is what I was going to do. Let's do this one more time. All right, so the toggle bus. Oh, I don't remember how this works. I think it's by default, it's off. The inverted one would be by default, it's on. I could have that backwards, but I think that's right. So let's put our facade back. Then we can put a lever. This way, if we want, if we're going to be like logged out, we can just turn off our power. So it's not being wasteful, even though we don't have to worry about these things quite as much anymore. Let's put a nice little stone cover there. This should be filling up. Sweet. And we'll probably end up putting another energy cell there just to even it out. Okay, so let's get the wiring for the AE over. Bam. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's get this hidden away now. We'll figure something to put in there soon. Bam, and bam. All cleaned up. So everything's working now. Everything's on. Awesome. And then we can just, at a flip of a switch, it should turn everything off. Yes, and then everything turns off. So we're able to save on power. Awesome. And it'll still be charging this up. This will end up being kind of like its own sub-network. But that's pretty neat, and we'll find a way to hide that away a little better later. Anyway, let's put those there. Let's get some carpenter's blocks. Let's make 2 carpenter's doors. Bam. Bam. Where's our other carpenter stuff? I think it's in our inventory. But anyway, carpenter's door, carpenter's door. For now, we can do this. Then we can do our little bam. That's kind of pretty, kind of modern looking, but we want to do like that, so it completely hides in. And then we can get back for our wiring. Super sweet. Let's throw down a couple more lights, because I know lighting's so bad in my base. Getting mob spawns. Still haven't found any ghasts. Oh my goodness. All right, awesome. So I think we could probably do something else similar, and that won't look as awkward. But I wanted to have that stick out just because this stuck out, and this looked funny without that sticking out. So I think that's pretty good. Look at that. We still don't have a controller, and look at all the stuff we have. Unfortunately, like I said, we're going to have to get a controller once it comes auto crafting time. But for now, I think that's good. So super sweet. Anyway, we'll save this spot here for when we start doing some of our crafters. We really do have to move out though soon, because we're starting to get a little too comfortable here at spawn. Oh man, just so many cool things, but we've got to find another place to live. Oh man, so it looks pretty good. I'm happy with what we accomplished today. A lot of tech stuff that we've been doing last 2 episodes, but it was important. We were lacking, so we got our power. We got our AE storage and network all done. We learned about AE Sub Network Storage. Super, super handy tool. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I didn't use this all of mod sauce. I've known about it, but I didn't use it. It is just so powerful. We don't have a single controller, and we still have channels to spare. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So, guys, I think we're about out of time for today's episode, but make sure to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you learned something. It really does help support the channel. Should see another mod sauce hopefully tomorrow. And yes, Hypno stopped by. We'll talk about that next episode. Oh, he gave us a block of diamond, super cool. But yes, I think we're gonna probably take a little bit of a break from techie stuff for probably the next episode or so. We got to find out a place to live. So I want you guys to help me out in the comments. What biomes are okay for me to live in? Or should we do a Miscraft world? I don't really want to do a void world. We might have like a void area. But if we were to live in the overworld, what biomes do you guys like? and I'd like to get going on this whole Thaumcraft stuff. I'm still learning it, still scanning stuff, but hopefully we should start to do some more of that and some more magic related things in the next episode or two. So I think that should be pretty cool. The last tech thing I want to do is just start our cobblestone production for the compressed cobblestone to get to the bedrockium, because that's real important that you get that set up early. So I'm trying to work that out too. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, help me out in the comments with any of the questions from the episode, or if you just want to give me any tips or tricks, or if you just want to say hi, that's cool too. In any case, as always, whoa, wrong button. I'm trying to take off my hat because it's rude. It's rude to talk with your hat on. I don't know, I just made that up. Thanks for watching, and peace out.